Welcome to RV Adventures. Today we're going to Lake Beauvert and Pyramid Lake. The sun is trying to break through. Looks like we might get some sunlight after all. There's the sun breaking through those clouds up there. We've got some sunlight cast on the shore over there. Oh yeah. A little overcast this morning, a little rain last night. But we're in beautiful Jasper National Park at Lake Beauvert. Not sure on the pronunciation if that's correct, but it's B-E-A-U-V-E-R-T. It's a beautiful lake. Across the way there is a lodge. Cindy, do you remember the lodge name across there?
Jasper Lake Lodge? Jasper. It starts Jasper something.
Jasper Lodge of some kind. Okay. Well, we'll clarify it with a little bubble on top of the video when we produce it. It's a beautiful, beautiful lake. Clear water. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit on this water. Oh yeah. You can just see all the way to the bottom. There's a close-up of the lodge looking over the lake. Beautiful. Quiet, peaceful. Okay. What'd you find?
It's called Jasper Park Lodge.
Ah, okay. Very good.
I knew it was Jasper something.
Okay. Watch my step here. I'm in the tree roots. Oh yeah. The drive up to Jasper yesterday was just breathtaking, as you saw in the video of the Icefields Parkway. It's just fantastic. I'm not sure, that may be a golf course over there. Got a lot of beautifully manicured lawn along the edge of the lake. We're gonna have to check that out. See, the cloud deck's kind of low. Can't see the top of the mountains back there. Apparently, there's a trail. It goes around the lake's edge. We're going to take this trail around the edge for a little bit. Nice little trail.
I noticed that people have already walked by. So apparently they're free.
Yeah. Those people ahead of us should scare the bears away. They say there's bear warnings out here everywhere. Everywhere you turn there's a bear warning sign. Apparently they're out and hungry. The elks are calving, and in our campground there's warning signs that say the bear are hunting the elk calves, and to stay clear if you see a mama elk with her baby. The ranger coming in told us when we checked in yesterday that they've had quite a few sightings of bear chasing the elk around in the campground. We haven't seen any yet, but we're being careful, especially when we take Sonny out for a walk. We're scanning the woods around us to make sure we don't see any elk or bear. The water in this lake is just so clear. It's just amazing. I know I've already showed it to you, but it's just fantastic how clear that water is. A little bit of the tops of the mountains now over there are starting to appear. The cloud deck must be lifting a little bit.
Take your feet up.
A nice walking trail. What you think about this trail?
It's very pretty.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful lake.
Yep.
A nice morning.
Yep, beautiful morning. It's about 58 degrees this morning.
Watch out for the bear.
Oh, let's look ahead. See if we see one. Oh, it is a golf course. I see tee boxes and a golf cart. Can you see the color of that water? It's just really kind of clear. Does it have a color tint to it?
Kind of a blue-green is what I would call it. But it's clear. So
Yeah.
I guess that's the bottom. I don't know.
Huh. There's a road up here to our right, but it was blocked off. No access back there. This is Trail 4A. If you get a hiking trail map in Jasper at the Information Center or at the Parks Information Center, all the trails are numbered, numbers and letters. It tells you great detail about the trail. Here's an interpretive sign about the return of the wolf. Just talking about human activity making it difficult for the wolves to move through their habitat. And the golf course fencing has been modified to allow the wolves through. So they're starting to return in their natural environment here. That's what the sign's telling us. Oh, look at that. Bright sunlight. Let's go get a shot of those rocks in the bottom of the lake with the sun shining on them. Look at that. Yeah. Beautiful. Looks like some geese over there on that side of the lake. Yep. Yeah. Look at those roots. Cindy said they're just all tangled up in there. All these trees along the edge of the lake. Very interesting. Let's get back up on the trail here. Continue our walk around this beautiful lake. There's probably 20 or so lakes around Jasper. Hiking trails are very extensive. You can hike to all the lakes in the area, and they give you some very good hiking maps. And generally, most of the hiking trails look like they connect to one another. So if you like taking strolls in the forest, this is definitely a good place to be. Every step you take, you have a beautiful view of the lake, the mountains. We'll continue walking around. Yeah.
Oh, to go.
I don't know, when you tee off there, where are you going? That's interesting. The tees are pointed that direction, so you must tee off here and shoot over to the fairway over there. I see a marker out in the middle of the fairway. That's usually a 200-yard marker. Black pole there. So you have to tee off here over a little bit of water. I see a warning sign. Let's check it out and see what it has to say. You have left the hiking area and your safety is now in danger. There are golf balls coming this way in 2 different directions. How about that? Well, let's check it and see. I don't see any golf balls or golfers right now. This is saying Lake Beauvert, 14th hole, par 4, 319 yards, or maybe meters here in Canada, probably meters. And you can see what I was talking about. The tee box here and a tee box there goes down the fairway to the pin, and it gives a kind of an overview look of the layout. So they have a little gazebo here, I guess, for people to sit and watch golfers. That's pretty neat. Beautiful view of the lake. Beautiful tee box. And they have these really nice markers that tell the yardage from the tees. That's pretty good. I like that. The yardage from this blue. Yep. So blue and black is combined right here, and white is here. And you're teeing off over to the fairway over there, over this little inlet on the lake, across the geese, and over to there. Absolutely gorgeous. I could imagine playing a round of golf here with my 2 sons. I think they would enjoy this quite a bit. Shout out to Michael and Matthew. Maybe someday we'll make it up here together, play us some golf. Trail goes back this way.
Which way?
This way, where we came. See some canoers way over there. Let's see if we can zoom in and capture them. Let's see, they're right about there. There they are. If I can quit shaking, here we go. Okay, I've switched to digital zoom so I can get even closer. Let me zoom in digitally, and you can see how close it can actually get. Looks like a group of 4, maybe a family of 4, canoeing along the lake. Now let's zoom back out. You can see how far away they are. Wow, pretty good. This beautiful stump has a hole in it. And Cindy's trying to get her a picture through that hole. What do you see through the hole?
You can see the lodge.
Oh yeah, and the mountain over there. That's pretty. That's pretty neat.
Watch behind you. Don't stumble.
This tree behind me is pretty amazing. The roots are over here on the pathway. But at some point in its life, it must have fallen over and then continued growing outward into the sunlight. Pretty amazing. Beautiful little leaning tree. Great lake behind it. Look at that. Nature's just amazing everywhere you turn and look. along the lake's edge. As you go down the trail, you'll find some benches that you can sit on and enjoy the view. This is a very easy walk. If you're concerned about a trail that has a lot of elevation gain, this one pretty much has zero. Oh, maybe a foot or meter up or down every now and then, but it's not strenuous at all. Fairly flat trail through the woods. You can see that. One of the things we've learned on this trip is that bears love to scratch at the bark of the trees. Again, they're looking for insects underneath the bark. And so when you see a lot of these in one place, it means the bears really frequent this area. Now, this particular pine tree has been attacked by the pine bark needle that's affecting a lot of pine trees in the Rocky Mountains. You can see these little popcorn looking bubbles of sap. When the pine bark beetle tunnels into the trunk, such as these tunnels here, the tree starts defending itself by oozing sap out of that opening. But there becomes a point where it's just too many holes and it can no longer survive. And this tree, as you can see, is now dead. And the Rocky Mountains have been hit hard in the last 4 to 5 years with pine bark beetle infestations. They tend to move in waves. There's quite a few dead trees around in this forest, and you could see some along the edges of the mountains earlier. It was a beautiful forest. I'm going to get out of here before a bear comes. Nice little elk on the side of the road. A cow and a bull over there. Having them a little breakfast, or mid-morning snack, I should say.
He'll walk in water as long as he can see. You can see that. He won't go too deep though.
Pyramid Lake. Nice little walk trail over to the island. They have a very nice walk bridge to walk across over to Pyramid Island. It's part of Pyramid Lake. There's a view of Pyramid Lake and the bridge that walks over here to Pyramid Island. Well, on the other side, they have a swim beach. If you want to go swimming, they have a little beach area over there. Picnic table. There's another parking lot for that area. People have rented canoes. They have paddle boats and canoes for rent. Bring you a picnic lunch. The picnic shelter here.
Hi. Come on inside. It's nice. Beautiful view.
Oh, let's check it out. Oh, yes. Beautiful. It's a nice lake. Yep. More picnic areas. Hope you've enjoyed this look at some of the beautiful scenery around the town of Jasper. Please click the subscribe now button if you haven't subscribed for more RV adventures. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the scenery. We'll check you again later.